Welcome back to the show. Now, would you pay more than $100 to sit for 12 hours and listen to a man who claims the world is run by lizard aliens?
Well, that's not all. Former British TV sports presenter David Icke is telling the audience on his Aussie tour that he believes the moon is a gigantic spacecraft and 9/11 was a conspiracy theory. David joins us now. David, good morning to you.
Good morning. You know why they're doing it? Because they've got a mind of their own and they've taken the self-respect to look at the detail and then think, that makes some sense, I'm going to know more. That's why. They're intelligent people.
They being the people who pay all that money to come and see you talk.
I talked for 12 hours and all that money, there's a whole team has come across the world to put this on. And I will swap what you earn with what I earn any day of the week, OK?
What's the go with aliens, then? Can you give us an indication of what's happening there?
Well, if you look around the ancient world, you look at the beliefs and the stories and the legends of the Aboriginal people, even in Australia. There is a common theme of a force that's been manipulating human society. And they call them all over the world different names. But when you do the research, and I've been researching this for 26 years, not 26 seconds, you find that these different names are referring to the same force. And it's a force that's manipulating human society. And let me put into context, very quickly, this whole thing about aliens. And people go, aliens, what? Let me put this into context. According to mainstream science, the electromagnetic spectrum is just 0.005% of what exists in the universe. Visible light, which is the only frequency band that we can see in a world that we perceive, is a fraction of the 0.005%. And even within that sliver of visible light, this planet, compared with the size of the universe, is equivalent to a billionth of a pinhead. Do you think there could be other life other than humans?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl's always believed that.
I have.
Let's drill down a little bit into some of your beliefs. You, for example, think that the moon, our moon, is a hollowed-out space station.
Well,
it's a hard one to buy, that one.
Yeah, a little bit like that. But, I mean, this was first suggested by Soviet scientists from the Soviet Academy of Sciences, who produced a detailed breakdown of how the moon cannot be natural, and everything led them to believe that it was hollow. And when you look at what...
Is that worth scientifically, given gravity?
Well, they are scientists from the Soviet
yeah, they're Soviets.
Sciences. So therefore, you know, you either believe them or you don't. And there was a book written some years ago, again by serious people, called Who Built the Moon, which was breaking down all the extraordinary anomalies that relate to the moon, because mainstream science cannot explain why a body that big, bigger than Pluto, can be going around a planet that's small. It makes no sense, and they can't explain how it came into being. And lots of ancient tribes and tribal peoples have the same legend that the moon was brought here, and there was a time when the Earth did not have a moon.
What, shipped in by trucks or something?
Yeah, that's a good one, nice one.
No, but seriously, when you say it was brought here how?
Well, it was moved.
But how?
Well,
I mean, if you're going to have these theories, you need to actually explain the theory behind your theory.
You've just said that he says it appears to be a giant spacecraft. How does spacecraft move?
Yeah.
No, a hollowed-out space station is your theory.
So how does that move? How do spacecrafts move?
You're the one with the theory, not me.
Yeah.
You don't even know what my theories are.
You think that the moon is a hollowed-out...
You've been briefed this morning by a researcher. You don't know what my theories are.
I'm trying to understand it on behalf of the audience, so they can understand it.
Well, you're asking me how something moves when it's a form of spacecraft. It moves like a spacecraft moves.
Are the aliens amongst us?
They are, yes.
Yeah. And what form do they take?
Well, they take a human form in the way that we see them, yes.
Are you alien?
Well, we're all alien in the end.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Well, it means not of this human society, shall we say.
So are there any humans left?
Of course there are humans left.
How can you tell the
They're
difference?
the ones being manipulated.
But how can you tell can you tell the difference between what's a human and what's an alien?
No, not really, no. But
doesn't that kind of blow what you're saying out of the water?
No, it doesn't. No, it
Why?
doesn't. When you have talked to insiders who've worked on the inside of the intelligence agencies, etc., in America and in Britain, and then you talk to people who carry ancient knowledge from the ancient world, and they're both telling exactly the same story, that there are people in positions of power who are not human as we would perceive human. And they are manipulating society in a particular way down a very dangerous and dark road. And the reason that thousands of people come to my events is because what was in my books in the 1990s is now being read on the television news in changes in society.
Do you see, you get very defensive about all this, don't you?
No, I get exasperated. I get exasperated because the mainstream media and most of human society looks at the world down the wrong end of a telescope.
I love it. I love these theories, but I'm not.
Therefore,
but I'm not,
it's like
I'm not slugging people $100 to listen to my rubbish. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
You know, yeah.
Huh?
Wow, that's brilliant, mate. Well done.
No, I'm just...
That's the mainstream.
No,
that's the mainstream media.
No,
you don't know it's rubbish.
No.
You've never read a book. You won't come and see the talk and see it all put together.
Well, you tell us. You tell us, who are the aliens? Is Vladimir Putin an alien?
Well, Lisa, don't get too aggressive.
This is a joke.
No, I don't.
This is an absolute...
No,
come on.
It's fun.
This is a joke.
I'll tell you what... You shouldn't be getting angry.
I tell you what's...
Why are you getting so angry?
What's always also a joke. Because it's so serious to where human society is going.
Yeah, but you've got to defend what you're saying.
But
is Vladimir
Lisa, we don't have
Putin an
time.
alien?
Let me put this into perspective. One of the things up there was 9/11, right?
Yeah.
To question 9/11 is kind of strange and a theory.
Yeah.
Right? Were there weapons of mass destruction in Iraq? Were they?
No.
No. But we were told they were to justify mass slaughter of the innocent.
Yeah.
The same people, not the same agencies, the same people that told us there were weapons of mass destruction in Iraq to justify an invasion were the same people that told us the official story of 9/11. So why don't you question that when obviously you've been lied to on the other thing?
Oh, hey, listen. Where can people see you? Because people are interested in this stuff.
Yes, they are.
Whether
they've got a mind of their own.
Yeah. So where can they see you?
Sydney Town Hall on Saturday. Start at 10 o'clock.
Oh, sweet.
Right.
And if you like it, go along and have a look. And we appreciate you coming along today.
Not a problem. Thank you.
Thank you, David.